Hey, it's Leah here, and I just wanted to answer the question that I get frequently asked about when I post content, when I'm interacting with my page, should I post as my brand profile or as my personal page? And that's an easy answer, and it's always interact as your band page. I wouldn't interact as my personal profile unless I want a whole bunch of people all of a sudden requesting to be friends with me, you know. And I personally take the view that you should keep things separate with Facebook, especially when you start building a real diehard fan base. You start to get a few crazies, and you start to get a few, you know, borderline stalkers, I would say, that are very well-meaning, but they have no boundaries. So I like to keep things separate. I didn't used to, but I always want you posting as your page. And when you're doing that on Facebook, there's an easy way to switch over. You're going to see a little arrow at the top of your page. Mine looks different because I'm using a business page right now, but there's going to be a little page, and if you tick this thing, it's going to ask use Facebook as your page, use Facebook as whatever profile. So it might appear as an arrow or a button. So then I'm just going to say use Facebook as my page. Then anytime I interact with anybody or do anything, it'll be as me, or I can look up other pages and like other pages that are similar to my, let's say I go to Nightwish or something, and I want to like their page as me. All I have to do is, you know, let's say I unliked, let's see, I'll unlike this page for a second. And then if I like this page, I've now liked it as my band page, and that'll show up on my home page here in my, you know, pages that Leah has liked. It'll, you know, you can click on this little box here, and up will show, it's going to show all the different pages that I've liked as my page. And the reason it's basically association, and it kind of gets you in a cool niche, and it helps build your culture, kind of check out to build your fan base or to, you know, get more likes or anything. But a lot of times if you like these pages, those pages are now going to be somewhat associated with you because people are seeing them. Always answer questions, always interacting as you, the band, as the artist, and I really don't using your personal profile. Another reason is that when you go to run a Facebook ad, you can't run an ad unless you have a business page. So, you know, if you were to try and build up your personal profile, which has a limit of 5,000, I don't know why anybody would want to limit themselves to 5,000 people. But if you try to run an ad, you won't be able to do it from your personal profile. So you do need a business page. Spend your time here interacting with people as yourself, and comment as you. You can also apply at the little check mark. If I were to interact with somebody, you get the little verify page. That's another great thing you can do. And then anytime you are, if someone hacks you, or if someone starts another page with the same name, they're gonna know it's not actually the band, it's somebody else, you know, pretending to be you or whatever. So if I like this, it'll be liked as me. I could say something here. and it'll give me that little check mark saying that my page is verified. So there's a couple of questions answered in one. So yes, and try to answer as your page. Just click the little arrow here. See, that's what it looks like now. Now I can pick which profile I'm going to use. Or there's, if you're in a business profile, there's a little button there, but it's on the top right hand corner is where you go to switch your profile. And then it's funny too, because when you go to your home page, it's actually the news feed of all those other pages you've liked as your band page. So this is what's now showing up in my feed because of all the other pages I liked as my band page. So pretty cool.